Hey fellow tennis nerds, I hope all is well. This is Brandon, a fellow tennis nerd from Singapore who came to Malta for work and he wanted to hit some balls, so of course we did. We actually tried a bunch of different rackets. Here he hits with the Babolat Pure Strike VS, the best Babolat control racket at the moment. There are not many for control and feel in the Babolat range because they focus heavily on power and spin. But this one does the job. It's kind of an old school frame in ways, but it also has a bit of a more modern approach where you can get some decent spin with the 1620 pattern, and you don't need to customize it, although there is room if you want to. Brandon loves control rackets, so we focused on that in our first session. He uses the Wilson Blade Pro as his standard frame, which is a great one based on the H22 Pro stock, as you might know. But he really liked the Pure Strike VS, which is in that similar range. You can add some weight at the hoop. It comes with a leather grip, so you more old school guys who like control rackets will love this frame. I really liked it, and I'm happy that Babolat came back to this. Then we moved to another French brand, the Ortengo TR960 Control Tour. Amazing retail price of this racket. It's around 100 euros, and it hits a great ball. It's really engineered well. It reminds you of the Blade Pro in many ways, and has great feeling and precision from the frame, and at that price it's just insane not to buy it for a pure tennis nerd. As you can see, the specs here are ready for customization. I felt like I needed to add some weight to the hoop, but after doing that the racket played amazingly, and I really like this frame, and Brandon actually bought 3 of this after our playtest. So very good frame. Check out the review if you want to know more about this one. Not easy to use, but does the job for players looking for feel and control. So there are some great control rackets on the market right now from different brands. You can check them out at Tennis Warehouse. You can buy them at Decathlon, like this one. That's the only place for the Artengo brand. But there are plenty of different brands and control frames to choose from. So there's definitely choice out there for you advanced players looking for a frame to give you more precision and more feel on the ball, although it's not the most common racket style these days. We also tried the VCORE 95. This is one of his personal favorites. There are many guys who like this one. I know many advanced players that love the VCORE 95. It is pretty forgiving. Has that 1620 pattern, which is a good balance of control, spin, and it's a bit more powerful than most 95 screenshots. Thanks to the isometric head shape, medium stiffness level, the swing weight allows for really fast swinging, but there's also plenty of room for customization. So this frame is excellent, the VCORE 95. There are different generations. Some players love the older generations. This one seems to have a pretty big fan base now. You have Karu from My Tennis HQ, and now I think Denis Shapovalov is testing this frame instead of the ISO 98. So there are many fans of the VCORE 95. I felt it was a little bit too muted, but that's my opinion, and the review is on this YouTube channel. Then the second session, very windy. I brought my soft drive. You have to customize this one. It's 270 grams unstrung, so this is a throwback racket that Carlos Moya used with 22 grams of lead approx at 12 o'clock. So he had a crazy swing weight. The racket kind of falls off your hand when you try to balance it. I talk about it on my video where I discuss Nicky Run's racket collection. So he has one of Moya's rackets, but this feeling of the fiberglass in the soft drive is just amazing, and I love coming back to it. It's one of those classic frames that I keep playing with from time to time. It doesn't suit my style 100% because I like to play more old school flat, and this one is a spin monster, but it's just the feeling is so nice, and it does handle shots even on the flatter side really well, and Brandon also liked it. Then we went for the Prince Ats Tour. I was in the middle of a review. This was some months ago, and that racket is good. Higher swing weight than the previous generation. Solid performer, intermediate to advanced players. It has more balance, power, and forgiveness than, for example, a Pure Drive or these kind of power style rackets. This one is more in the middle towards the speed, and I have plenty of content about these Prince Tours on this channel, and I do like them, so check out my other reviews, and Brandon liked this one as well. I do play my best tennis when a racket feels like home. I'm sure you do too. This changing all the time is not very good, so it's better to find a frame that works and stick to that. That's generally my opinion about all these racket switching, but I have some frames that I feel I can just pick up and play. Soft Drive being one of them, Wilson 6195 Encode being one of them, Prestige MP 2019 being the other one, and then there are a few other ones just outside that. We also tried the Angell ASi 2.0, which is an interesting frame, something quite different with its hybrid setup and layup, and you can check out my review about this frame on tennisnerd.net or my YouTube channel. Brandon really liked it, but I needed to add quite a bit of weight at 12 o'clock because this has a incredibly low swing weight in stock form, so you really needed to add weight. But with my customization, it plays kind of like an old school Dunlop, but with more forgiveness. So and that's a good review because the feeling of this frame is exceptional. So, and that's something that Brandon also noticed when he played with it. So definitely a frame to try, but it's not easy to demo. You have to buy it from Angell website. So check out my review of the Angell ASi 2.0 if it might be something for you. Although I would recommend you to customize it or be ready for customization. Then back to the soft drive a bit. It's the frame I felt most at home. And but we also tried the Twistpower X97 Tour, the more control-oriented of the Twistpower range. I really like the Twistpowers, and you can check out my reviews of that on this channel. Brandon did too. This is a fast-feeling frame. You can really swing out. You get some good power for a 97, and there's definitely enough spin potential from the string bed of this frame. The singles playbook from Fuzzy Yellow Balls, a great tool to learn strategy, understand tennis tactics, get some different plays that you can use to win more points, win more matches. You're gonna level up your game for sure. I've used this manual myself. You have videos accompanying the different examples in the book, and I must say it can be a game changer to a lot of players. So check that one out, the link in the description. Other links in the description. If you use them, I might get a small commission if you buy anything, so please do that. That helps Tennis Nerd stay alive. And if you want to support in other ways, join my patreon.com/tennisnerd. That is all now. Have a nice day, and don't forget to play some tennis.